Okay, so what's in this Ukraine mineral deal with the United States? So it's actually a pretty good deal for both parties, for us and the Ukrainians. It says that the United States gets preferential rights for mining for certain kinds of things like rare earth minerals there in Ukraine, but I think also a number of other things, including like copper and natural gas. So it's a pretty good deal for the United States insofar as we get this preferential access and mining rights. What we are not getting is this $500 billion worth of rare earth minerals that we had been demanding of them. Now, Ukraine also doesn't get everything it wants. It doesn't get any security guarantees from this, but it's smart that they signed it because the more economic interest that the United States has in Ukraine, the more reason that the United States has to help Ukraine out and kind of side with Ukraine. And it does use language. And this is important for all the MAGA people out there. The language of that deal is the United States also assenting to and agreeing that Russia was the aggressor in the war. The deal literally spells that out. So it is not a perfect deal for the Ukrainians. And I guess if the United States wants to be reimbursed for absolutely every dollar, well, then it's also not a great deal for the U.S. But under the auspices of most deals, it's actually a really good economic deal for us. And I think that is actually, at the end of the day, part of the problem is two things. One, Trump's going to say it was an utter win for him and that, he's twisted their arm and gotten everything he wanted out of the Ukrainians. But that's not true. It's a good deal because not everyone gets everything that they wanted. That tends to be how compromise works. But two, and even more concerning, is with this deal, Trump also comes out saying, this is how we're going to get all of our money back plus some, which is just not how you treat friends and allies. It's not what the deal actually does. So he's lying to his supporters. It's a great investment for sure, but it's not just like getting the money back. It's us working with them and they get a lot out of it too, which is kind of more of the way a healthy relationship works. We work together and if we're lucky, we both benefit from working together. But Trump can only see things from the perspective of what am I getting? And I want everything that I give back. Plus I can't imagine what, and forgive me for this, what like Christmas must be like for that man, given the fact that any gift that he gives must not just be reimbursed, but also must be reimbursed with interest. But it is generally good news, and it is a policy win, at least in theory, for Donald Trump. Thanks so much for watching. If these kinds of issues are important to you, please subscribe. Every day I try to put out content on politics, current events, and science from a philosopher's perspective. If you check out my page, you'll find that I do some longer videos where I go really in depth into some of the details on this stuff. And most importantly, thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.